All right, Ben, it's your book club. Take it away.
Yes, it is. My book club is The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, the Legendary Edition, story and art by Akira Himekawa. Which, if you see this, it's these Zelda manga that Akira writes and draws. What she does is that she took 2 volumes and squished them into one for Legendary Edition, and other Legendary Editions sometimes have 2 games instead of just one. But of course, Ocarina of Time is the first one. It is quite arguably one of the most famous, probably the most famous Zelda video game, adapted into a novel, the complete story, and I absolutely love it. For actually a big reason, because I have played the game, I have beaten it, I played it on my 3DS, I sadly never got to play the N64 edition. And I actually like this quite a bit because I feel like it fleshes out the story a little bit more. Because as we all know, or I don't know if you guys know, especially Brandon, that Link in the game never talks. Mm-hmm. He's completely silent protagonist.
That I knew, actually.
Yeah, Link never talks. Even in Breath of the Wild, he does not talk. What I like about this is that Link is given a personality. He speaks, and I just like because I feel like this fleshes out the story a lot more than it does in the game. Because of course you have to go through dungeons. You still see all the big major boss fights, but it brings more character. Like it gives Zelda a better character as like, oh, I'm not like Link's like, oh, I'm not just gonna save the world or save Hyrule because the princess told me. He's like, I'm gonna go do this errand for Zelda because she kissed me on the cheek and I have a bit of a crush on her.
Ben, in the second volume when he has to kill the dragon,
yeah,
I was about to cry.
I know.
I was like, this is too sad. I thoroughly enjoyed this book.
I am actually glad.
I had a really good time with this.
Yeah, because Brandon, for you, manga is a bit of a hit and miss. Or at least some of
I mean, it took me a little while to adjust my reading from the way you're supposed to read a manga.
Yeah.
And even like, I'm not a big gamer and I've never played a Legend of Zelda game. But I thought this was a lot of fun. I expected more time travel. Not gonna lie, because I heard Ocarina of Time. I'm like, okay, we're gonna travel to some time.
You do. You still do.
No, you don't.
Not a whole lot.
He goes to sleep for 7 years.
Well,
he just wakes up a big boy.
Well, actually, that's what happens because in the game, the time travel is when he takes the Master Sword out of the pedestal, he time travels 7 years in the future, and if he puts the Master Sword back into the pedestal, he goes back 7 years.
That's not in this book.
No, it's not. It is
in
the
book.
game.
They're just like, we just made you go to sleep because the Master Sword is too strong for you right now.
Yeah.
It's Super Saiyan 4 Goku when Goku turns Super Saiyan 4 as a kid.
That crap up.
Are we talking about GT right now?
When Goku is a little kid, he can't. The power of Super Saiyan 4 is too. Yes.
Oh God.
It's too powerful for him. So he has
let's not bring.
let me finish this.
I know.
It's too powerful for him, so he has to grow up to be Super Saiyan 4, and then when he's not Super Saiyan 4, he is a little kid again. It's that. The Master Sword is too strong for him, so he turns into an adult so he can use it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I want to comment on what you said about giving Link personality. So my biggest problem with this book is that Link's personality is standard, typical manga hero personality, but it's not actually unique.
Yeah.
And I don't love that. I'm going to be honest. Like, I'd rather have my Link silent than just be... I'm
generic.
like every other generic manga hero character.
I'm here to do
that bums me out.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Ryan?
I kind of agree with Sparks about Link's personality. I kind of because I'm so used to him just never saying anything and like you kind of being Link.
Yeah.
So
actually, that's why Shigeru Miyamoto named him Link, because he's a link between you and the player.
Oh, he's a link
that's
between worlds.
Yeah.
Ryan,
I'll
you
let
can
you
see yourself out.
That's a video game, my friend.
Nope. I'll let him have that one. That is actually one of the best games I've ever played. Link Between Worlds.
It's a good game.
3DS. Amazing
Ryan,
game.
come back in.
Okay, bye. Hey, what's up? Yeah. So I didn't finish Volume 2. I finished Volume 1. Don't put me on that hill. I thought the art was really nice, and I really enjoyed. Especially, I like super crazy monster stuff. So like when I forget the name of the monster, but it's like the Deku Tree, like something's attacking the Deku Tree or something.
Gomora.
Yeah.
I think the spider.
Goma.
Yeah, the spider.
Yeah, like a crazy eye. Like I like that artwork a lot. And to be honest, I found a lot of the dialogue just kind of like generic fantasy anime stuff, which is, like I know a lot from the game, so I'm kind of like, it's easy for me to translate things that I don't like or don't understand. But I enjoyed it for the most part, but I thought it was kind of generically written.
Okay. I think I may feel the same way if I had more experience with manga or even anime in general, or even Legend of Zelda, because this is a unique experience that I have not. I'm not entrenched in this type of world,
right?
So to me, this was kind of fresh. Like I've never seen this done before. So perhaps they're right, but I don't have any.
I love the way Ganondorf
References.
looks.
Yeah,
in this.
Ganondorf does look pretty sweet.
It looks fantastic.
Now-
I thought Ganondorf looked different from the one time that I saw a Legend of Zelda game back when I was 6th grade.
He's either a big pig man or he's named Ganon or Ganondorf. Like he's
Ganon is the pig monster. Ganondorf is the Gerudo warrior.
He called
you go.
Ganon in this.
Yeah, well, he's Ganondorf is the wizard, but Ganon is like his final form.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Okay, can you briefly explain to me the Legend of Zelda timeline?
No.
Is it
No.
all,
No.
Is it all reboots or is
No.
it
No.
all a continuation?
So every game that comes out, they afterwards find their way to make it max. And nothing really goes together, but like they kind of like hodgepodge their own timeline.
Yeah.
It's not a
Like because of Ocarina of Time, Brandon, the timeline splits into 3 different things where the
Oh,
heroes.
you've already lost me?
yeah. It's
Let's
one of
move
those.
on.
Yeah, it's one of those.
It's one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's move on then.
Yeah. Yeah, but for me, I would definitely recommend this manga to fans who do like the Legends of Zelda, but they don't want to sit through. They just want to get the basic story of it, and they don't have to play through a 30 or 40 hour game to do it. I mean, if you want to play a 30 or 40 hour game, go for it. It's an amazing game. That's one of the best games ever made. But if you just like, I just want to get the story. I just want to like go quick in and
Yeah,
out.
Link as a kid is a bit of a dick when he's just like,
Yeah.
I have 3 girlfriends now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like this very. This is how like manga protagonists are very typically written. Not necessarily now, but like at
Yeah.
the time that this was very just like it's filling in a void.
Also,
I really like the art style.
Also, Impa,
Impa?
the
Elf lady?
Impa. Oh, the Sheik.
yeah, she
Sheikah?
yeah, she is a sage.
Yeah, she's.
I don't remember her becoming a sage at all.
Yeah.
Because they're like, find all the sages. Oh, it's the people I met in the first volume. They're all the sages. And it's like, okay, that's 5.
It's kind of like
What are we looking at? Who's the 6th?
Ooh, hey, girls. Yeah. Sheik.
Yeah, Sheik.
I know who Sheik is.
Oh, and I totally called the Zelda reveal. I was
Did you
like,
really?
This is Zelda.
Oh, dude, that
So
is.
did you not know that before?
No, I had no
Okay,
idea.
cool.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh,
I had
wow.
no idea. But I thought I didn't think it was like, oh, I didn't even know I was Zelda. I thought it was just her in disguise, and that's why she was helping Link. But then it was like, oh no, I didn't even know I was this person because I banished my mind for 7 years. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that part.
that's
Yeah.
weird, but
I forgot.
Hey, man.
you, girl.
Anime video game. Pretty good.
you do you, girl.
Yeah. There is definitely a little more added to the.
It
the
is
story.
also a very quick read.
It is a quick read. Yeah. So yeah, like when you start the game, you like the Kokori Village. That's what it's called, right?
Kokiria Village.
Kokiri
Yeah.
Village. Yeah. So like all the stuff I remember from my childhood, like playing that game. Like, oh, this is here, just a little more fleshed out with certain characters and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know if I enjoy. I don't know if what representation is the best for Ocarina of Time. Like if the game is a better, like if you, like I said, if you don't have 40 hours, read this book. But like I don't know if I would choose this over the game.
Right.
Is the ending the same? He becomes
I
a little
didn't-
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
okay.
ending is the ending of the book. If I remember correctly, is he does go back to Zelda. He beats Ganon, goes back 7 years, and then goes up to Zelda, and Zelda turns around and sees him for like what she thinks is the first time, but it's not really the first time.
Yeah.
Time travel.
You want to? So I did enjoy this. I hate that type of storytelling.
Yeah.
I'm like, so what? Just no.
So essentially, Link still has all his memories of what happened, and then he gets
Yep.
plopped in a point in time where he can tell Zelda to tell King that Ganon's gonna sack the city, and then they stop Ganon preemptively to prevent that future from happening.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, but that's kind of my one thing that I'm like, I feel a little cheated because you just erased the story I was following.
Yeah. That makes sense. It reminds me. I mean,
it's the everything was a dream.
yeah. Or the Prince of Persia movie, where the entire movie happens, and then he just goes
Oh.
back in time to the beginning of the movie and stops it from happening.
Oh.
Like, wow, this whole movie's pointless. Thank
Source
you.
Code has a very similar.
Thanks, I hate it.
Source Code and Prince of Persia are the same
it's
movie.
the Jake Gyllenhaal universe of bad. Okay, yeah.
Both bad movies.
Thinking of Ocarina of Time, the game, I just remember just like always going up to the in the temple and the Master Sword, like, yeah, I'm a little kid, I'm a big boy. I'm a little kid, I'm a big boy.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Yeah, it's fun. This makes me want to play that game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would definitely. I mean, I love this because you know me, huge fan of Zelda.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a Zelda shill.
It's not bad or anything.
It's
not at
it-
all.
Yeah, it's not. So it's like if it has Zelda on it, and it's like luckily, it's like compact, so I don't have to go hunt down the other volumes to get the continuation of Ocarina. It's just like one story right there and there.
Yeah.
Sparks, did you have anything you wanted to add?
No, I think I covered it.
Yeah. Do you want to think we're good?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay.